Time to close out the week with our interesting stories chat with Richard Southern. And Richard, the Russian government is making some pretty major claims tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we're not too happy, I guess, with the Russian government right now. But that aside, Russian air defenses, Melissa, did say that they shot down a UFO. They actually released some video of it. We're looking at it here. This was reportedly shot down in the Rostov area near the Ukraine border. The governor of this Russian region said the UFO was a small-sized object in the shape of a ball and was flying roughly 1.5 miles high in the sky on January 3rd when the decision was made to shoot it down. Now, it is not clear what the object is. It's certainly possible it was a Ukrainian or maybe even a Russian drone related to the conflict. We don't know. Still, though, back in September, the National Academy of Sciences of Ukraine claimed the skies over Kyiv were swarming with unidentified flying objects. So add this to our long list of what was that up in the sky.
Yeah, very interesting. You never know. Now, Prince Harry's new book contains some stunning revelations, and it goes well beyond the supposed fight between Harry and his older brother.
Aren't you just shocked at all these tidbits?
Every day there's something new, and I'm loving it. I love the drama.
Now the tidbits are getting to his nether regions, I'm afraid to say.
Oh.
Harry revealed that he suffered a frostbitten penis in 2011 during a North Pole trip, which he said, Melissa, made for a miserable time at the wedding of his brother Prince William and Kate Middleton just days later. Harry writes, quote, "Upon arriving home, I'd been horrified to discover that my nether regions were frost-nipped. It was reportedly so bad that he was reeling while at the wedding at Westminster Abbey on April 29th, 2011. Many having a field day with this one, not surprisingly. One person online writing, quote, "Bang goes the old axiom. What happens in the Arctic stays in the Arctic."
Yeah, seriously, Harry,
Oh,
that's
Prince
like
Harry.
Too much information there. We didn't need to know that. Like, yeah, sure, tell us about your brother and your family. That's great, but we didn't need to know all that. No.
TMI, you can leave that out, Harry. We're good without that.
I think so. Now, if only hotel walls could talk, some pretty unusual items were left behind at one chain last year.
I found this fascinating. Travelodge, that big hotel chain, they released the list of the items left behind at their British locations, the most unusual ones, including a pair of Japanese chin puppies. Who would leave little puppies behind in the hotel?
They just forgot.
Who would leave a pair of donkeys behind? They were also left behind. I mean, that's where I left my donkeys, I think. A seagull, a soccer-themed wedding cake left behind in a hotel room, an oil painting of Queen Elizabeth II, 4-foot-tall model gingerbread man. I'd be eating that before I walked out of the hotel, and a 6-foot-long Chinese dragon. I don't leave anything behind in hotel rooms because I don't unpack. I think people that unpack their suitcase in a hotel are living on a completely different level. Don't you agree?
Oh, no, totally. I'm the same. I'll just use everything from my suitcase, put it right back in, out of fear of leaving things, but also I know I'm only going to be there for a few days. Like, what's the point? But that's like next level organization when you're using.
That dresser drawer is empty. Yeah, if you're doing that, you're on another level for sure.
Yeah, I don't understand you, but good for you. Yeah, definitely. Well, thanks so much, Richard. We'll talk to you again on Monday.
Have a good weekend.
You too.